So today we're talking about particles. Particles are hiragana characters which we use to define grammatical function, such as defining who is the subject of an action, who is the object of an action, the means with which we complete an action, and things like that. So the basic of grammars. Today we're going to see three particles, which are the wa particle, the mo particle, and the ga particle, starting with the wa. The wa particle, which is written with the ha character, but is read as wa. Fortunately, this is the only case in which we read it differently. The wa particle is used to define the subject of an action. We attach the wa particle after the subject of our sentence. And so the wa particle defines that the subject is that word. So let's say, I don't know, someone say watashi wa gakusei. That means I am a student. Or I can ask someone if he is a student or if he is something. So ma wa gakusei, and that's, are you a student? And the person can answer yes or no, depending on whether he is or isn't a student. But remember that in the answer it's not needed to specify again the subject, so there is no need to use the wa particle again. The person who answer can just say yes or no. Then we have the no particle, which is the inclusive particle, and it represents the English also or and, so it's pretty easy. So again, let's say I ask someone if he's a student, and he says yes, I'm a student, and then he asks me whether I am a student or not. I'm gonna answer yes, I'm a student as well, and that's gonna be watashi mo gakusei, I also student. Or let's say my friend said they're going to the store, so watashi tachi depato ni iku. I'm gonna say I wanna go as well, I'm going as well. Ore mo iku, so we just add mo to say also. It's pretty simple. And it can also be used with the negative. So if someone says a negative sentence, we can use mo in a negative way. But remember that the two sentences have to be coherent. Then we have the ga identifier particle, which allows us to talk about a specific thing. So let's say I want to ask who is the student amongst a group of people. I can say dare wa gakusei with the wa particle, because saying dare wa would mean that dare is the student, so who is the student, which doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna say dare ga, and that means who is the one that is the student. And if there's someone who's a student, he's gonna respond watashi ga gakusei, I am the one that is the student. So it is similar to the wa particle in some way, because there are some cases in which they can be interchanged, or rather in which the meaning of the translated sentence is the same, but the actual meaning is different. So let's say watashi wa gakusei is I am a student. Watashi ga gakusei is I am the one that is student. So it's more defining in that sense. So you understand.